All right, we're back at 9:21, coming up on 9:22 on North Dakota Today. Does your closet look like that? If so, you need to do something about it. That's why Julie Kinworthy from Organized and at Peace is here with us this morning. And all right, let's take a moment here to make that connection. Organized and at Peace.
That's good.
Tell our viewers about that.
Well, your stuff can be very burdensome if you have just clutter and you can't find things, and you're late because you can't find the things you need and they're not accessible to you. Then it kind of wipes out your peace. So
That's true.
I think it's really important for people to have a system to maintain organization. It doesn't have to be a perfect system, but something that works for them, so that they can. That's just one less thing they have to worry about. They can find the things they need when they need it.
Now, I was a little shocked during the commercial break here, listening to you admit that you may give the illusion that you're pretty well put together, and you are.
Yeah.
But at home, when it comes to your closets,
I'm not.
Maybe
and Scott
not so
would be
much.
the first to say that. He's like, Renita, sometimes you live like a college student. It's like certain things I'm organized in, like in fitness and nutrition and our meals and all that, myself, my body. But you know what? I think that, like I was saying, it's a little overwhelming for me to look at my closet and to say, okay, where do I even begin? Because it is so out of control. And the same with my dresser with all that jewelry, how you had the jewelry picture.
Yeah.
How do you start, Julie? Do we call you?
Well,
you call
could.
her.
You can call
Who
her.
are you going to call?
Yeah, Julie.
Yeah, that's what I do. But the main thing I want to tell people is you have to have a system. If you have a system where you can maintain it, because anybody can get it organized for the time, but if you can't maintain it in your everyday life, then it's not going to work for you, and it's really, you wasted your time. So you have to have something that that works, that's maintainable, so that when you wash your clothes, you can put them back in. When you wear your shoes, you can put them back in. When you're done with your jewelry, you put it back where it goes. But if it's got to be easy.
Okay, and so I just relate this to fitness 100%, because I'm like, it has to be something you can maintain. I get all that. I mean, I can connect the dots. But here's what I got to say. Habits are habits. And if you haven't formed these habits to be an organized person, then you kind of need someone like you, right, to come alongside a little bit, right? Or Kevin, because Kevin's I can see his closet looking like that. That was probably Kevin's closet you took a picture of, because it's so perfect. You know, the colors are together.
So you got to learn new habits.
You got to learn new habits.
All right.
Yeah, you do.
All right.
You just, sometimes you need some help from outside.
All right, let's go back to our pictures here about some ideas to get your closet organized. And what are we looking at here?
Okay, well, if you have shelves in your closet, I highly recommend you use containers to put clothing in. It looks neater, and if you are not great at folding your clothes and perfectly stacking them on the shelves, you can dump them in the container. That's fine. If you're okay with the wrinkles, that is fine. I mean, but the containers contain it, and you can pull it out and find your things. It doesn't have to be perfectly folded inside. So I think containers on the shelves work really well.
There's another example
and
right
also,
there.
if you to really use your vertical space, if your closet, if you have space at the top and you can add another shelf, add more containers, it really will utilize all of that space you have in your closet.
I actually do that. I bought another container last night at Target, and with my boys, I have the stuff for next year in a container sitting on top of the shelf. So there's one thing I'm doing right. Praise God.
Yep.
And then putting them in containers, you can rotate out winter clothes with spring and summer and that sort of thing. Anything else? We got one more picture to show? Let's do that.
Well, and just there's different options that are pretty easy to find of things that you can use as a scarf organizer. These just hang in your closet. The next picture is a belt organizer. These things just hang really well.
Do you have one of those, Kevin?
I have a belt
ties
organizer.
organizers.
And you know what I did to hang my ties is I repurposed an old washcloth hanger, an antique wash towel hanger that has different arms on it, and I hang my ties on that.
Yeah, that works.
All right. If you need more ideas about